Back. Today I want to talk about how it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. I am a very excitable, sanguine, optimist, collector of business ideas, think everything's going to work out really well and be really fun. And a lot of times I'm just wrong. And I've learned that being willing to be wrong makes my life so much better. It makes my life so much better, particularly in my marriage, when I am willing to go to my husband and say, you know what? I really thought that we would be able to do this in this amount of time, fit this into the weekend. We could all do this as a family. It would go fine and not be a problem. Most recently, I thought it was going to be totally fine to get a puppy. And I've trained many dogs. I used to be a dog trainer. So I was like, I know how to train a dog. And I even thought I could train her a few times a day. And I thought I could fit that into my schedule. And then I bought my favorite kind of dog, which is a border collie, which I strongly recommend against for most families. So if somebody says, do you want a border collie? I'll say, no, don't do that to yourself. They're powerhouse dogs and they need a tremendous amount of exercise and training to just be kind of a little bit normal. Otherwise, they're extremely neurotic. And I've had 3, so Daisy Dog is my 4th. And I've just done it so many times, but I've been really struggling. And I looked back and I realized literally all 4 of them before I trained while I was single. So even Kelsey Dog that we had for a long time in our family life, I got her before I met my husband. And I met him shortly after that, but I had her, trained her, and we grew her up to be almost 2 before a baby came. And so now I have 6 kids and a business. And even though I have 5 acres and another dog, and I thought, oh, they'll just run around and enjoy the 5 acres, it has not been like that. And so I really had to go to my husband and say, you know what? I was just wrong. I thought I was going to be able to have more time with her and to exercise her more, and it's just not working out really well. And I will just tell you, it brings so much peace when you are willing to just say that. And then I was able to put it on the table and say, all right, here's the new information that we have. Do we still want to keep this dog or not? And for the meantime, we have decided to keep her. We got the kids more involved in throwing the Frisbee for her. And I'm training her 3 things that I think will help with kind of the low-hanging problems. And then I think the rest of the things can wait. And we're just going to see. We're just going to try it for another month or 2 and see how she does. And she gets better every month that she is older. She's almost 6 months now. But if you are an optimist, if you like to do fun things, if you love projects, if you really thought you were going to love something or do it, and you found that you didn't, and you were just wrong, you just guessed and guessed wrong. Admitting it to yourself or to your husband or to your friend or to the homeschool co-op that you signed up for and just saying, you know what? I'm really sorry. I was just wrong. I saw this going one way and that is not how it's going. And then what, right? So I'm not telling you you have to quit the thing, right? We're going to keep the dog still. But just drawing a line in the sand and saying, I was wrong. I see it for what it is now. And now what are we going to do? And it might be quit. And it might be sell all your yarn because you're not really going to hand crochet blankets for all the kids. But I'm telling you, there's so much peace that comes with being willing to be wrong. So if there's an area of your life that you need to examine, I just want to invite you to do that. You don't have to tell anyone. But if it affects other people, you might feel really free if you do. So I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you find more peace. Thank you so much for listening and have a blessed day. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Catholic Mom Mindset. To learn more about growing closer to the Holy Spirit, check out our free resources at madeforgreatness.co. Thank you so much for listening and have a blessed day.